We're back inside the broadcast booth here. Very pleased to be joined by the head coach of the RPI golf program, Matt McGarvey. Matt, thanks for joining us. How are you?
Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it.
Now tell us about where your group is right now. It's still pretty darn cold here in the Capital Region, but how has training been going and everything for your spring season?
Well, we had a great fall season, and we're really poised. The program's in great shape. We have so many good things going for us. We're led by our co-captains, Matt Buckley, Jacob Lindsay, who both played in the NCAA tournament last year.
Okay.
Last spring, the team was 8th in the NCAA Division III tournament, so certainly our program is on the rise.
Well, a huge compliment to you as well for bringing the program to this point. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about the fall season as well as for some that don't really understand a couple of months in the fall and then getting ready to go come the spring. So what were some of your takeaways from that fall season?
So me being a new coach, it was a great opportunity to get to know the guys as people and as players. And Matt and Jacob really stood out as leaders. And Owen Himmer, another senior, had some excellent tournaments in the fall. Anthony Chen, Rodrigo Mules from Spain also were spectacular. And we'll see a lot of Ryan Comp this spring, a sophomore who's a very hard worker. So we have a really good group.
What does the training kind of look like for your group on a weekly basis as they're moving through the season?
So they are doing a lot of strength and conditioning. They also hit balls on campus, getting ready. And then a week from Saturday, we're heading to Savannah, Georgia for a tournament, and then our spring training, getting ready for the spring season.
Very nice, very nice. Now, some of the highlights on the schedule for you as well. What does the spring season kind of look like for your group?
So the Savannah Invitational that we're competing in has a very strong field. We'll see some of the best Division III teams in the country.
Right.
So right out of the gate, we'll be challenged. Then we have some tournaments up here in the Northeast. Hershey, Pennsylvania, Farmingdale, Long Island will get to play the Bethpage Red Course. It's a real treat.
Wow.
And then Skidmore, and then the Liberty League tournament is at the Turning Stone Resort at the end of April. And if all goes well, our goal is certainly to head to Las Vegas for the NCAA tournament this spring.
So you can be stared down by the sphere as you take a couple of shots there.
Hey,
in
there's
Las
nothing
Vegas.
like desert golf.
Absolutely. Last thing before we let you go, just a thought. You worked with Dr. Christy Bowers. A thought on her and your experience with her leading the athletics.
You know what? It's been a real breath of fresh air. Very supportive of our student athletes in everything that they do, and very lucky to have such great administration here at RPI.
Matt McGarvey, thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure.
Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it.
He is Matt McGarvey, head coach of the RPI golf program. 2-0. Dartmouth leading RPI. Back with more after this on ESPN+.